Let's stick with zero Fued because I don't want to lose my spot on the whiteboard over there. This is the utility pouch, the cup, compact utility pocket pouch. Or is it compact utility pouch? It's one of those. We have loop on the front, Pete's Pirate Life, Panda Pirate, and on the inside that honeycomb with the orange. I think it's absolutely just stunning. And this one gets a lot of pocket time too because of its size. Really simple pouch, not very big at all. Let me just show you how big this is. So this is a griptilian. This is kind of what I've been carrying today, and it'll fit mini griptilian. If you're thinking about bigger knives, it won't fit that, but you know, as long as it's smaller than a mini grip, you're good.
That's what she said.
We're gonna go into some of these over here, and this is Alpaka gear. Now, they do just a normal zip pouch with any of the pockets. I actually have one over there, but I'm not gonna get up to show you. It's just exactly the same as this, except it doesn't have the pockets. Now, there is a bit of a difference between some of these. And I didn't even know that this existed, but this is the Zip Pouch Pro Card Edition. So this is the normal one, pen, smaller little spot for a flashlight or something else, but they have a card edition which actually fits something as large as a Spyderco 3, and this is the light version, but I feel like it would probably just fit like a normal version too. The thing is because this is opened up a little bit more, the only pen that fits in here that I've found is the Fisher Space Bullet Pen, which is an amazing pen anyway, so, which is right there. It's just underneath it actually, but it fits that pen. Let me show you guys. See that? It fits it perfectly. It's kind of like it was made for it. Now, I had a lot of messages in the past where people were saying, does it fit this knife, this Spyderco, right? And I was like, nah, I wouldn't do it because I was talking about this pouch. Everybody kind of wanted to know. And it does fit it, but you got to know that on the back, you might not be able to put a lot of stuff. It's like when you start stacking with these pouches with larger objects, it does fit them surprisingly well, but then getting into it is a tiny bit difficult. I mean, if you're not going into that pocket, so just be aware of that. Like, you don't want this minimal pouch to become a brick in your pocket, but at the same time, I'm not telling you how to live your life, but I will say with this Zip Pouch Pro card version that it fits that knife comfortably. You put a Fisher Space pen there, and you can even use this for something else. Or, I mean, you could just use this for the knife, and at the back you could have a couple of cards. So the card holder one is definitely for bigger knives. And look at all these colors, like Alpaka is just coming through. You can also use my code Andre15 off to save on Alpaka gear. Let's stick with Alpaka actually. This is the hub pouch, one of my absolute favorites. I have so many different versions of this pouch. It's crazy. This is the one with the loop, and we have that Wii Banter patch that came with the Nintendo Wii scales, and I really love this pouch, and I've already done a couple of episodes on it as well, so if you want to check that out, you should just check that out. Now let's go to a pouch which was a little bit disappointing, and it's crazy because I love the other Maxpedition ones so much, but what they did was they didn't use the material from the outside, which is this real tough Cordura. They used the material that's on the inside of this larger one, this kind of soft material, to make the outside, and it just feels a little bit thin, and compared to these other pouches, it feels a little bit cheap. Now, it will get the job done. It is a little bit large for me as a pocket organizer. I don't feel like I need all this room, but at the price that they sell these at, if you just can't be bothered trying to chase these limited edition pouches, maybe, you know, get one of these and just throw in a couple of necessities, a bit of Panadol, hand sanitizer, first aid, things that you might need for your kids or for your day job, a mini pen, whatever. It's funny because when you start messing with some of these like premium brands with these massive zips and some of this amazing material, it puts a lot of other things into perspective. And sometimes when I'm talking about a certain knife, people will slide into my DMs and they'll get upset because I'm talking shit about their knife. The thing that you have to realize about me is that I've handled between 80 and 100 different types of knives, and you really get a feel for materials, the way that they feel in your hand, etc. Size. There are a lot of factors. So after a while, you're just like, I don't really like that one as much because ergonomically it just doesn't feel that great. So yeah, don't get upset because what goes for me might not go for you. You might have a completely different opinion on whatever the hell we're talking about.